Hello and welcome to my channel. I have here two flowers. There are two sizes. For the green one I use the 3.5 millimeter hook, and for the pink one, which is a smaller one, I use a 2.75 millimeter. I start with a magic ring. And now I chain one, and I go into the ring with 5 single crochet. Go with my hook, grab the yarn, 2 loops on my hook, grab the yarn, I pull through both of them, and that's my first single crochet. I go back, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, 4 and 5. Now I close my ring and I find my first chain. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there I go with my hook and I make a slip stitch. Grab the yarn, pull through, and I make my slip stitch. Round 2 I chain and I go in each stitch and make 2 single crochet. I go with my hook right here where I make the slip stitch, grab the yarn, pull through 2 loops, grab the yarn, pull through both loops. I have the first single crochet, I go back and make my second single crochet. Now I move to the next stitch where I go with 2 single crochet. 1, I go back, 2 to the next one, 1, I go back, 2. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there I go with my hook and make a slip stitch and I chain 1. For round 3 I go in the same space and make a single crochet, and then to the next stitch I go with 2 single crochet, then to the next one 1 single crochet, to the next one 2 single crochet, 2 single crochet right here on this stitch, to the next one 1 single crochet, to the next one 2 single crochet, to the next one 1 single crochet, to the next one 2 single crochet. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go with my hook and make a slip stitch, and here I cut my yarn. I change the color for my petals of the flower. I go with my hook right there. Now I make a chain with this new color and pull through that chain. Now I chain 5, but I will lose a little bit the chain, not too tight. 3, 4 and 5. Turn and I see there are little bumps I go with my hook in each bump and make a loop and keep that loop on my hook. I go to the first bump, which is this one right here. Grab the yarn, pull through and keep that loop on my hook. To the next bump, have 3 of them. To the next one, 4 loops. To the next one, 5 loops. And I go right here, where is the last one, and I have 6. And now I go back to the stitch I just start. I grab those 2 yarns like that, grab the yarn, pull through 7 loops. Next I grab the yarn, pull through 2 loops, grab the yarn, pull through this loop and the other one. Again I lose this loop a little bit, I lose the loop a little bit, lose the loop, and the last one, and I chain 1. Again I lose the loop and I chain 1. Again I see that bumps right there. Again I go with my hook and make loops. And I go back to the same space, the same stitch. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 loops. And I close in the same way I close the first one. Grab them, pull through 2, lose the loop a little bit, grab them, pull through that loop and the next a loop, lose the loop, pull through the next one, lose, pull to the next one, and the last one. And again I go and make the loops. I have 7 loops on my hook. This time I don't go in this stitch, I go to the next one. Eight loops now, and I close in the same way. Pull through 2, pull through that loop and the next one, that loop and the next one. I don't chain, I go back and make my loops. 7 loops, I go back in that stitch and now I close like normal. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 2 they are together in this stitch, the next 2 they are together in the next stitch. Now I need 2 more in the next stitch. For that I make the loops. And 7 loops. My 8th loop will be in the next stitch, and I close like normal, like how I close each row. For the last row I skip the first bump, I go to the next bump, two, 4, 6, and now I connect it right here, 7, and I go and close them. And next I go in each bump and make a slip stitch. And the last slip stitch will be right here on this stitch. and now I chain 5. Again I lose a little bit the chains, have 3, 4 and 5, and I repeat everything I did right here. Turn, make my loops in the bump, 3 loops, 4, 5, and the last one is this one right here. And now I go to the next stitch and make one more loop. Have 2, 4, 6, 7 loops. Grab them and pull through the first 2, pull through that loop and the next one, that loop and the next one, that loop and the next one. Now the last one, and here I chain 1. That's the only one row where I chain 1. The other row I don't chain. And now I go and make my loops in each bump. And I go right here on this stitch and I complete the row. Now I go and repeat row 2, which is this one, into the next stitch, make 2 of them, and then to the next stitch only 1 row like row 2. I repeat 3 times row 2, 2 of them in the same stitch and 1 into the next one. Now the last one, I skip 1 bump, I go to the next one and make my loops. Go on that stitch right there and I close. And now I go and make my slip stitches. Oops, I didn't lose that loop. My slip stitches all the way. And the last slip stitch, I go in the same stitch with the last one. And again, I chain 5. And I repeat the petal all the way around. And my last slip stitch will be right here where the first petal start. I go right there with my slip stitch. Then I cut the yarn. And now I need one more flower in the same way. And now I go and I connect my flowers. Go right here where is, see, between the 2 petals. And now I go in this loop and then this loop from here. Move to the next one, only that loop, not both of them, that one. And from the other side I go with this one. That loop and this loop from this petal. The next loop and the next one from the other petal. and like this I keep going. Now I go and chain 26, make my slip knot, and I chain. And now I go and connect them somewhere over there. And if you would like to have the pearls as well, I'll show you that. I use a 2.5 millimeter hook, and I just do like this, grab the yarn, and I pull through. Again, grab the yarn and pull through. Now I add how many I need, and then I will place in the same space right there.